welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Now then, I recently purchased one of these. Now, the whole idea of this was to basically, as some of you already know, I'm going to be going over to do more of my art rather than embroidery. That's what I started on this channel, and I'm hoping now to just lean it more towards my art and stuff, because that's my main thing that I do. Now, I thought I'd invest in one of these Cricut mug presses. First of all, when I looked into this, I saw that you could only use their infusible inks. All right. Now, I got a package which included 4 different inks. Well, infusible inks, should I say? Basically, these are like sheets, a bit like HTV vinyl. It's not, but it's infusible ink. All right. But then I saw a few videos on YouTube where you can actually use normal standard sublimation inks, which is ideal for me because I want to be able to print my own artwork onto mugs. That's the whole idea of it. I am not going into this just to print random shapes and sizes and stuff like that, because with this infusible ink, you're going to find that really you are limited to exactly what you can print onto these mugs, and there's a lot of weeding involved. There's a lot of probably layering involved as well, I would imagine, if you want different colours, and therefore sublimation for me is much better. So today I'm just going to be testing this out, and we're going to be using some of their own branded mugs. So here we have the 12-ounce mugs. All right, now I've never ever done mug sublimation or anything like that, okay? Never. So this is a first for me. So we're going to get on with the job at hand. We're going to see how it all turns out. Right, before we do anything, we are going to set up the Cricut mug press, all right? So we've got to go to cricut.com/setup, and then it's going to give you instructions as to what to do. Now, let me take that out for a minute. We've got to basically put the mug press near a ventilated area. Now, I'm going to go over to the window. I'm going to pop that over there, and we're going to go over there and work. And I'm going to bring my laptop and everything over. Hopefully, all being well, everything should be okay. So we're going to go and do that now. Right, we're going to plug this into the heat press first. Plug that in to there. Okay, then we're going to get the USB. Plug the small end into the Cricut heat press, Cricut mug press, and then the USB into the laptop. Okay, so that's that done. Then we're going to click on continue. That in, switch that on, plug. Okay, so now, so I'm going to click on continue, and agree, activate. It's all registered. Okay, did you hear that little beep there? Right, it's updating now, and it's downloading the firmware. So we'll let that do that, and it shouldn't take long. So that's all done. Now we can get started. Right, so now we can customize this ourselves. So I'm going to put some shapes in here, and I'm going to go for the hearts. Okay, and I'm going to bring the hearts in. I'm going to shrink them a little bit. I don't want them too small. I'm just going to put them wherever suits me. Now I want to duplicate these a few times because I'm going to be layering them over this. Okay, so I've got my basic design here. I popped all these hearts in. Alright, now I'm going to select all of these and then attach it to this back design here. Now this mat is all I've got at the minute because my other one is absolutely filthy and has not, its stick has all gone. So we're going to get the infusible ink and we're going to pop our sheet down here, okay, and we're going to put it shiny side down. So here's the shiny side here, so we're going to lay that down, all right, along here on our mat and line it up as close and as neat as possible. I want to get it spot on. Okay, so make sure that's well adhered. And then we're going to pop that into our machine. So here we have our infusible ink sheet. Right, now then, so we get our machine ready. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue on my laptop here. We're going to go for vinyl. Alright, now I'm ready to lay this in. Make sure it's in flush. And then we should be ready to cut. Let's just get that out of the way a minute. And let's have a look at this. Now then, I need to take off. And we need to take these end bits off. We're not going to be using those. There we go. There we have it. Just take that part there. There. So that's my design. Okay. Now I'm going to pop my heat press on. Tidy this up. Side, bring this over. Okay, and let's pop this on like that. Right. Okay, it's on at the minute, and the light is red, orangey red. Okay, so we're going to let that heat up for a minute. Leave that open, okay, and we'll let that do its business. We'll let that heat up. Now it does say to wipe your mugs with alcohol wipes. I have got some alcohol solution downstairs, but I want to make sure I use the right stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to wipe it with alcohol, but I am going to lint roll it because it does say to lint roll as well. So I will do that. Okay. Let's just make sure we get any dust off the mug itself, okay? There. Right, this is that. I'm going to start from here, which is where the and make sure that the design is flush with the bottom of the mug, okay? Right, after much perseverance, I think I've done it. Now, I'm presuming we're going to make sure there's no air bubbles on the ink itself. So there we have our design. Now I could put some heat. Let's put some heat resistant tape. Let's put that across there just to keep that in. Now let's have a go, shall we? Let's pop it in the machine. So it says to, let me just check, it's on green. It says to tip it in like that first, then pop it down. Okay, and then we're gonna make sure that's lined up, corners are lined up, and then we're going to pop that down like that. And then we wait for it to do its job. Let's hope, all being well. I must get a mat a minute. I'm going to get this is my ironing mat. So I'll pop that there. I'll need something to grab the mug with because it's going to get very hot. And it does smell a bit. There is a smell. Let's open the window. I shut the window because the birds next door are making a racket. How are we getting on here? Okay, must be done. Okay, so we'll leave that to cool now. Smells a bit, let's turn it off. Okay, are we ready now? Let me just, it's had some time to cool down, so let's have a look at what we have achieved. Wow, I really like that. That is lovely. Look at that work. The colours are so vibrant. I love it. Absolutely love this. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really pleased with that. Really pleased. Look how bright and vibrant it is. Isn't it pretty? Still quite hot, but yeah, that is lovely. That is a really, really nice mug. I'm really pleased with that. I love it. I love it. Well, that was different. It's my first time ever sublimating a mug, and I am so pleased that I got this machine. I'm looking forward to trying normal sublimation inks. I will, however, watch what I'm doing with regards to the press, because I know that you've got to protect it a lot more to prevent the ink from staining your press. You don't want that. I need to find the correct butcher paper to use on this mug press. I don't want to ruin it, but for the time being, I think I'm going to have a little play with these infusible inks. I'm really, really pleased with how that's turned out. Very pleased. For a first attempt, very, very first attempt, that worked out pretty good. Pretty good. I like this infusible ink, this pattern. It's quite nice. Quite nice. And of course, like, as you know, I cut the parts out to give it some sort of design, and I'm very pleased. I'm hoping to incorporate my art into this and be able to print off mugs, so that's my aim anyway. I don't want to ruin the mug press, that's the last thing I want to do, so I want to make sure I'm getting it right. I want to make sure I'm using the correct protection as well. Don't want to mess it up. But for less than £200, I think that is definitely worth it. I paid 204 because I had 4 mugs with it, and I had 4 lots of infusible inks, okay, which you got 2 sheets in each packet, so it's probably, you know, it's a good package to have. So yeah, very pleased. Right, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will endeavour to make more of these videos with a bit more in depth into how I did the design and so on. So I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.